Welcome to Fidelia's Life and Sights. I just wanted to have a get ready with me this morning and recap on the last year, which is 2023. So guys, come along with me while we recap what has been going on the last year. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we want to start off with a face mask. So while we have the face mask on, then we are gonna have a chat on what literally has been going on in the last year, just having a recap and counting down to 2024. So I got 5 different face masks here, and I think I'm gonna go for, well, this one is Dead Sea Peel Off. I'm not sure if you can see properly. Charcoal Black Sugar, Pink Cactus and Clay, Coconut and Clay, Charcoal and Black Clay. What do we want? Deep Core Pore Suction, Hydrate and Nourish, removes unwanted oil, Deep Pore Cleanse, Cleanse and Detoxify. We're going to go for the Cleanse and Detoxify, and yeah, so it's just going to be a chitty chatty one today. I've never used one of this before, so I got this on Amazon. I got the pack on Amazon. I will list it at the bottom of the description if you're interested to try it out yourself. So this is the first time I'm actually using a face mask, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to go about it, but yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, okay, I get it. It says it's a peel off. Okay, I think I understand what needs to happen. I need to apply it on my face for, it says 10 to 15 minutes. I've never used this kind of face mask. I just normally used the one you just put on. Okay, we're gonna apply it before we start chatting, while we wait for it to work, to cleanse and detoxify our skin. I love the smell. Oof. Okay, I think a pack is, because I thought it wasn't going to be enough, but it's actually more than enough. Trying to avoid my eyes. Do you know what? I can feel it working. I can already feel the zing. need to go wash our hands, and we'll get right into what we've been up to and what has worked, what hasn't worked, what our plans are for 2024, as well as what we will be focusing more on in the new year. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna go to the bathroom and wash up. We're back. Okay, let's get right into our topic today. While our face mask sort of comes together before we can peel it off, I can feel it working already. What did I use? I used the blue one, which is Dead Sea Cleanse and Detoxify. I'm feeling it working on my face. So this is the first time I'm actually doing a self-home pamper. Reason being, I was chatting with a colleague the other day, and it was quite interesting because when I was speaking to her, she sort of like, oh, when is your 40th? I was like, sorry? And she was like, oh, aren't you like in your 30s? You're like in your early 30s. I was like, oh my God, that actually, like, no, actually I'm not in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. I'm already in my 40s. I'm in my mid 40s already. I'm more looking forward to my 50th than my 40th. And she was like, oh my God, you look so young. And in my brain, I was like, wow, I don't even do much, to be fair. I don't really take care of myself as much as I should. I probably go for a spa once a year. I do my nails every now and then, maybe once every 2 months, or whenever I've got the time. I don't really sort of have that self-care, that self-love, that self-pamper. I just don't have that in my forte to think of wanting to just go out and do it without sort of getting someone giving me a compliment. But getting that compliment, I was like, this is me not doing anything. If I start doing stuff, what is it going to be like? And in my head, I was just like, I was actually quite impressed, but I was like, I think I need to go back, sit down and think, what is it that I really, really want for myself, for me, myself and I. And I know at the start of the year, if you haven't watched the video, you just need to go watch me saying that I was back, because I went off YouTube for over a year. I had some personal things going on. I gained quite a lot of weight. I just had so much going on in the business. I revamped everything. But once I sort of had one positive, I had 2 negatives. Once I had another positive, then I just kept having negatives, and that just literally destabilized me and just took me out of the zone and took me out of my goals and my plans that I'd happily created for 2023, and I lost track of what it is that I wanted for me. And I had to sort of sit back and think again, what do I really want? What was my plan for the whole of the year? So if you haven't watched it, I'm just going to link it up here, my vision board for 2023. You can go and watch it so that you can sort of see and recap on what we're talking about today. I had a lot of goals, but at the end of this year, I'm sort of now sitting back and thinking, like, I think I might have given myself too much. I set so much expectation on myself. It's good to aim high, never aim low, always aim high. But I think my aiming high, I aimed high for everything at once, and it's just not feasible. And those are the kind of things I've learned now, that it's not feasible to give yourself so much. You're only just one person, and sooner or later you will crack. So it's better you sort of give yourself realistic goals. So next year, 2024, I am going to give myself less than what I gave myself this year, so that I can achieve everything I set out to achieve. So we've talked about me looking young, someone thinking I'm still in my 30s, which I'm not, but yeah, I will take it. I will happily say I'm in my 30s, because I feel I'm in my 30s. Actually, I feel like I'm in my 20s. So I will take it, and I'm going to start looking after me, giving myself that pep talk, that motivational speech, that idea that yes, I can do it. If I can do it, the next person can do it. I need to give myself that push. I need to give myself that motivation to want to keep pushing and attaining all I know that I can attain. So, part of my plans for this year that we have sort of started, like for YouTube to start off with, I decided to sort of break the channel down, because some people were sending me messages saying that they were not really interested in my business and my lifestyle and everything all in one. If you want to talk to us about your life, or you want to talk to us about your travels and food, that's what we want to know about. We don't want to really know about your business. If you want to talk about your business, go talk about your business somewhere else. So I now decided to separate the two. So I got another channel for the business, which is Bretified Wealth, which will be linked up there if you're interested in business ideas or strategies in running a business or anything relating to property. Then you go there and you get more content in that channel. Here you're just going to hear about me, my life, my travels, my shenanigans, what I get up to and what I don't get up to. Life of a middle-aged woman, just trying to be her in this day and age. YouTube, we have revamped. A lot of the things I actually wanted to do as well was my social media channels, because I sort of realized I was all over the place. So I had to sort of break it down and now decide what platforms am I going to concentrate more on. Because as I said, I'm all over the place. But I now looked at it and said, okay, on this channel is going to be more about me, my lifestyle, my travels and food, which is what I'm interested in. So if anyone wants that, they can go in there. Anything relating to the business will be on this platform. So I'm not just going to be mixing them all over the place and just posting contents that might not relate to certain people on some certain platforms. So that's how I decided to separate it. So in doing that, more of my lifestyle and more of me is on YouTube, Instagram, as well as TikTok. But to be fair, I am spending quite a lot more time on TikTok than I am on Instagram, because I do find TikTok quite interesting. And I just realized that TikTok is not just for Generation Z people, is actually for anyone and everyone. As long as you get your head around what goes on the platform, it could be used to your advantage. So I do spend quite a bit of more time on TikTok. I'm going to start probably spending more time on Instagram, but those are the three platforms that you guys will probably see more of me if you're watching this channel right now. So that is me on YouTube and all my social media. Something that I put on my chat, on my vision board was, in my head I was like, I'm looking to get like 500k subscribers. No, literally 500k across the board around my social media platform. I was like, I don't even have 100 people on my YouTube. To be fair, at the start of the year, when I started YouTube, because I was into end of 2021, I started YouTube. I got 2 followers. Then because I went off YouTube in 2022, I got I ended up getting 5 followers at the end of 2022. But by the time I came back in 2023, from 5 I went back to 2. To be fair, if you're not posting, people just don't want to know. They move on to other people that are going to keep them entertained. So I lost 3 out of the 5 I had, and I had to start again in 2023. So as of now that I'm recording this, I have 55 subscribers on this channel. How that has happened, I'm not really sure. I think because what happened was in September, I just said, you know what, let us actually post shorts every day and see what happens. And at the back of that, the content I was creating and posting seemed to resonate with some people, and that's why they clicked the subscribe button. So I would like to know what more you guys will want from me to keep you on our channel and keep you in our life and keep you in our community, so that we can keep creating those contents for you. So yeah, let us know what you think. Some of the other things I did put on my list, I did say I wanted to try and lose weight at the start of the year. It was really topsy-turvy because of everything that was going on. I started, but I did not continue. So I've started again. But this time around, the reason why I didn't continue was because I didn't have an accountability partner. Now I've got an accountability team. So watch this space, and you never know. By summer 2024, you're gonna see the snatched back butt day. We're gonna have the summer body by summer 2024. So I need you guys to keep me accountable as well. Apart from my other girls keeping me accountable, please keep me accountable, because by summer 2024, don't worry, we are going to definitely get that summer body back. So that was one of the things I wanted to do, lose weight, which I struggled. I wanted to learn how to swim, but because we just come out of COVID, a lot of the gyms in my area, they all closed their swimming pools. So that was something that I just didn't carry on to do. So I'm going to sort of start again, because they've all just opened up in the last month. So I am going to sign up to learn how to swim. I did say I wanted to learn how to ski, but I think that might be on hold, or we'll see what happens with the skiing. I wanted to attend a festival, just didn't have the time to. I had travel on my list. I did get to travel 3 times this year because I hadn't gone anywhere since 2020, because normally I do travel every year, but because of COVID, just didn't go anywhere. And after COVID was lifted, I just still didn't bother going anywhere after COVID. Eurovision. If you haven't seen me crying on one of my shorts on Eurovision for 2023, because it was done in the UK, I'm a Eurovision fan, by the way. It was done in the UK this year. I logged in to try and get a ticket, but just didn't happen. So I'm hoping 2024 or 2025, actually, or 2024 and 2025, we get to attend this time around. Manifesting daily was on my list. I'm going to get more into the habit, because manifestation, affirmations are good, because what you manifest for yourself, what you affirm for yourself, is what comes to you, is what you put out in the universe, and the universe will listen and bring it back to you, because you're being positive, you're giving out that energy, and that energy is going to keep coming back to you in tenfolds. There were quite a lot of other things I wanted to do this year, but just didn't have the time. On my list as well, I had Michelin restaurants. I did get to visit 2. On my vision board, I had just one, but I got to do 2. So I did get to do quite a lot on my vision board. I didn't finish it, but I got to do quite a bit. A lot on the business side is what I didn't really get to finish. So that I am going to try and bring it back down and slimline it, and make sure that this time around in 2024, oh, I can feel it now getting tight. I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh. Yes, it's working. Okay, yes. Yes, so I had quite, I wanted to do networking. I wanted to do some collaboration. I talked about my losing weight. I don't know if I talked about my teeth. My teeth, we will get into that. We'll look into that in the new year. And I wanted to go to some places. I had Mexico on my list. I had the Grand Canyon. I had bungee jumping. I had skydiving. But I think I'm going to talk about that on another video, which will come onto my bucket list, because I want to sort of create a bucket list of 50 fun things to do before I turn 50. So I'm going to create another video for that and get to chat with you guys about my bucket list of what, because I wanted to sort of see if I could do that before my 45th birthday, but I realized that that's less than a year away, and I'm like, there's no way I can do 50 things in 9 months. So I decided, I'm just going to spread it and add more to the list and give myself 4 to 5 years to complete that bucket list, and then travel the world and do so many fun things and take you guys along on that journey with me, as well as building back up my brand, getting in collaboration with new people, and getting myself all sorted out. So that has been my recap of, because I thought this would have been done by now, but it seems the bottom bit is I can feel the tightness, but the top bit is not fully dried yet for me to start peeling off. But yeah, anyways, I'm digressing. So guys, if you're new here, welcome, and sitting and listening to me talk about my 2023, and hope you've enjoyed listening to me recapping what happened in the last year, and hope you're going to stay on with me onto 2024 and further ahead. And if you are a subby already, thank you for staying on till the end. So guys, please subscribe, turn on your notification. We will love to know what you guys want more of, so that we create those contents for you. So as you can see, I'm just in my exercise gear, and I'm going to peel this off once it's dried, and I'll see you guys soon. So as I said, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, turn your notification, and we will see you in our next video. Bye guys.